Hi guys, my name's Riley and today we're watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 4 Episode 14. I'm a little annoyed right now because I literally just filmed this intro about 2 seconds ago and I realized that I didn't turn my mic on when I filmed it. So here I am again, filming it again. So let's talk about the last episode of Buffy. What did I say already? Because like I said, I just filmed this. So what did I say again? Alright, so a lot of big revelations I feel like came last episode. Well, not revelations, just a lot of things happened, like big things, like Professor Walsh tried to kill Buffy. Professor Walsh let Buffy join the initiative basically, and then she tried to kill her because I think Buffy was like getting too close to 314 and she was asking too many questions. I think Professor Walsh knew that Buffy knew about 314 and it was like a threat. And then like I said, she died at the end. So by the thing that she made, and that other guy, I guess that other guy helped too. But we still don't know who that is. And yeah, that's where we are now for this episode. I don't really know what could happen in this one because it left off kind of at like a cliffhanger with literally him just killing her, Professor Walsh, and then the episode was over. So I feel like we'll pick up relatively close to where we left off. So I'm excited to see what happens next. I have a Patreon open now. We're several episodes ahead on there and there'll be full unedited reactions. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can check out the link in the pinned comment or the description. Oh, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, please. Ready?
What could have happened to make Professor Walsh want to kill you?
She was asking too many questions.
She wasn't keen on the fact that I was asking a lot of questions, that's for sure.
That's what I just said.
So you were getting too close to something.
314.
Clearly.
What is this? Oh, it's Adam. Oh god, he does not look great.
We need to relocate someplace we're less likely to be found. We need to come up with a plan.
But I don't see why we can't stay right where we are. It's very unlikely those initiative boys are going to come around here to look for Buffy.
Well, there's one of them.
Maggie tried to kill me.
It didn't work, but they're all upset anyway.
Okay, listen. That's Hostile 17.
No.
Oh.
I'm just a friend of Xander.
Not this again?
If you're trying to kill her.
Oh my god. Him in the window. He looked,
what is
he
this?
was walking like
You're
this.
hiding an HST?
We think Buffy may have been becoming too inquisitive. She was getting close to something that Professor Walsh was trying to hide.
What about 314? Maybe that's it.
Maybe she was trying to test you. What if it was only a drill?
And why does she
He's
tell
trying
you
to
what
convince
said?
himself.
That's not what happens there.
Riley,
I would know.
look, no one is sure of anything, okay? We're just trying to sort it
I
out.
can't be here. I'll sort it out on my own.
I don't think he wants to believe, but like, he saw what he saw, you know what I mean? But he's having a hard time coming to terms with what he saw. That's what I think. Oh god. Why are you playing in the woods?
What's that for?
I don't like this. That's right. No one even knows that she's dead. Oh god. Ew. Yeah, look up. Yeah.
Every time you moved, it made squeaky noises. It was irritating.
Really? I'm surprised you could hear it over your Wagnerian snoring.
Okay, you guys, could we not, please?
It'll be okay, Buffy. Riley's just confused, that's all.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's confused. I think he just needs time to like process, you know what I mean?
Still reeling from news of the crime. The boy was stabbed with what looks like some kind of large skewer.
No! I knew something about
Our
that.
demon had a skewer in its arm. I'm going to the crime scene to see what I can find out. When I find it, I'm going to make him pay for taking that kid's life.
That's
I'll
great,
make him
Buff.
die in ways he can't even imagine. That probably would have sounded more commanding if I wasn't wearing my yummy sushi pajamas.
They're cute pajamas.
Professor Walsh tried to have Buffy killed.
What? Did Buffy tell you that? I mean, do you have any proof?
Buffy thinks that she's getting too close to something. That Professor Walsh has some secret.
I wouldn't put it past Buffy to get on Professor Walsh's bad side. She's a pain. Always wanting to know
He's
why
jealous.
this and why that.
Professor Walsh is dead.
Oh shit. Either he just trusts her too much, or he's really, really jealous of Buffy.
Look at that wound. She's been staked, wouldn't you say, brother?
Oh my god.
Wait, man, that's your girlfriend's involved.
Isn't that...
Serious accusation. You better be ready to deal with the consequences.
Bring him home. Show some respect.
What about him?
Everybody's upset,
How about the other guy?
but arguing isn't going to help anything.
He's trying to deal with her trying to kill his girlfriend, and then she just dies. And so the conflicting emotions that must be pulsating through him right now, like,
Somebody's been
I can't even imagine.
Maggie's dead.
Oh, right. She doesn't know yet. Well, now she does. Happy?
Of course I'm not happy. What happened?
Why is he acting like this now?
That's classified.
Classify.
Why
And
is
then
he
you
being
can
all
stop asking me
pissy
how
with her?
happy all this death makes me.
Right? Like, why is he being so pissy? Like, Jesus. I just wish he wouldn't take it on Buffy. Like, it's such a weird person
I
to
just
take it
got
out
a
on.
message a minute ago. I was in
Hello?
class.
I hope you don't think that I just come over for the spells and everything. I mean, I really like just talking and hanging out with you and stuff.
But you want to do a spell.
Yeah, but only because it's really important.
Joanne's jumping.
Yeah, you know. I'm making some changes with my life. I'm getting away from my
Oh!
old image.
I mean, it's not feeling snitch.
Why did it just took me a really long time to process who I was looking at.
What about those army guys? What do you know? You heard anything about 314?
Oh no.
You told me you were tracking the Bogar demon. I thought I'd help. But now I see you're not hunting demons. You're socializing with them. Again.
Now
He
relax.
looks
I want you to tell me.
sweaty.
Who are you?
Maybe it's because he was...
No kidding. How about I get you
Who
some chicken
are
fingers on
you?
the house?
Why is he
I'm sure the
acting
coach would
so
love to classify him.
weird?
Whatever you are.
Am I crazy?
He just harbors demons.
Okay, maybe I'm not
which makes him
crazy.
a good guy like you. The truth of me. Now.
You have the truth.
He's
Yours
acting
is
so
really
strange.
Professor.
No leaving till I say so. Got it?
Hey,
Uh,
we got new rules here.
I think
Okay.
something's wrong with him.
Right.
Because
Like
this
if
is
I
like...
shot you right now.
This
I
is
don't
way
know
out
if
of
I had a
character.
corpse on my hands or one pissed off vampire. Oh, what's happening to me?
I don't know.
You're sick. Once you get some rest.
No. Buffy. I don't know anything. Maybe I'm the bad guy.
No.
Maybe I'm the thing you should kill.
I haven't done anything like that.
Don't you even think that?
Aw. He's really going through it though.
So, the square sunny day.
I think I have that
Right.
purple crystal.
It's like when the potion mixes
What's the spell for
and
again?
Thespia is called, it creates this mist over the parts where the demons are. Thespia, goddess, ruler of all darkness, open a window to the world of the underbeing. With your knowledge, may we go in safety.
Should I be worried? I don't want to be worried.
I'm the only one that can pass the retinal scan.
They're... Ew! I don't want to see that.
Retinal scan, Xander.
Holy moly.
I know.
I totally get it now. Can I have sex with Riley too?
Sure.
This demon we're after seems highly atypical for a Polgara. This child that it kills.
Oh, right, they still don't even
Mutilated.
know. My God.
Riley,
Where's Buffy?
she went to find out what's making you sick.
I'm not sick.
Riley, listen.
Staying away from the stairs?
No, you're gonna get Buffy killed.
Hey! The longer they go without their meds...
Everyone's off their schedules because of the professor's death.
It's dangerous. I don't want to think about the damage our guys could do under the stress of withdrawal. Especially since they...
Yes,
these guys
he's
don't
going
know
through
they've been getting meds
withdrawals.
to their food. So we better get them in here
Mixing it
stat.
in their food and they don't even know.
No, I don't generally like to kill humans, but I've learned that it pays to be flexible and helpful.
I'm sure they've already seen you on the security monitors.
Monitors are non-functional at this time, sir.
Oh my.
Everything that we need to know is here. We just need to find out what was in 314.
He's right there.
Me? I want to learn about me.
Oh God.
Why I feel.
Oh no. He's
What I
too
am.
smart. He wants to know too many things.
So I came home.
Okay, so there are
kinematically redundant
robotic
biomechanical
things.
Demonoid, designed by Maggie Walsh.
Guess that's what he
She
is.
called.
Stop.
He has
Those
a,
files.
he has a file.
Mother created you too.
Maggie's not my mother.
Wait,
I
what?
have a mother.
After you met Maggie, she was the one who shaped your basic operating system.
Oh, okay.
No.
I don't know how much a gun's gonna help you. It did nothing. She's like doing nothing. Oh.
Doctor,
Another one bites the dust, I guess.
this has been very interesting.
He needs to go to a hospital.
We'll take it from here.
I'm going with him.
Back off. We take care of our own around here, understand?
He's getting on my nerves. Oh, was that necessary? Ugh, he's so annoying. See, he wants Buffy. He doesn't want you. Oh, it's Spike. Oh, right, he got punched in the face. I guess more than once.
You've been making war on the demon world.
War?
With the Slayer.
Oh, interesting. They don't want him around anymore.
I never should have let them take Riley. He's nothing to hold on to.
Aww. I do feel bad for him. Even though he's been acting, you know, off the walls this episode. It's not his fault. Is that Buffy's scarf or something? Sorry about the couple interruptions, but that was Buffy season 1. Season 1? I'm thinking about Angel. That was Buffy season 4, episode 14. Let me just grab my blanket. Let me just get comfortable. So I think that was a pretty good episode. It felt like a lot happened, but I don't know if we really learned anything new. But I felt like I did. Oh, right. No, I guess the pills, like being on meds or whatever, would be like what I'm thinking of. But we did pick up right where we left off from last episode, thank God. And Buffy was discussing it with the Scooby Gang. And then Riley came to Giles' house. And clearly when he got there, he was... I don't know if he was in denial. Yeah, he was in denial. But more like he was like he didn't want to believe what he saw. You know what I mean? Like he didn't like he saw it. It was pretty obvious what she was doing. But I feel like he just didn't want to believe it because like I said in the last episode, I thought that like the other Riley and Professor Walsh, why do I keep forgetting her name, had like a closer like type of relationship, something maybe similar to Giles and Buffy, but like I said, not with the watching him have sex part. That's not where I'm it's not where I'm getting that they're like, just that like, you know, they seem closer than normal. Clearly from what Adam was saying about the other Riley, she definitely saw him, I guess, maybe more of like a son type figure or like a pseudo son, you know what I mean? Not necessarily like your son, but like kind of. So I feel like he just didn't want to believe that about someone he considered like a mother figure. That's the closest kind of word I can think of for the vibes I'm getting with their like relationship. It's like mother-ish, mother-like figure and like a son-like figure, or you know what I mean. Yeah, he was completely in denial, trying to like rationalize, be like, well, maybe you know, something's making her do it, maybe she's being controlled. Clearly that's not what was going on. Oh, and then we saw Adam come out of the woods, which I guess, like, since the facility's underground, I guess it's so big that it expands into the woods too. Oh, or maybe there's like tunnels or something from where he was in the lab to where he came out in the woods or something. I'm not sure. I don't think that really matters. He came up to a kid and obviously ended up killing the kid to see, I think he said, to see his insides. I hate that. I'm just gonna think that the kid was killed very quickly, painlessly, and then mutilated afterwards for my own peace of mind. I think Buffy hearing about the kid's death when they were at Xander's house, because they all stayed there to hide out from the initiative. I think when she heard about that, that kind of like set her off, which I think it would set off most people in her situation where she can actually do something about it. And she was like, okay, it's time to get to work. We need to go do something. Also, her little sushi pajamas were really cute. Just as the other Riley is like processing this information that his mother-like figure tried to kill his girlfriend, like we see him like walking down the street and going to his dorm and just like kind of sitting there and just looks like he's contemplating things. And by the way, I can understand him being in denial because it's hard to think of someone that you think so highly of differently all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Like, he probably thought so highly of her and looked up to her a lot, and then to find out that she did something like this extreme, it's probably really hard for your brain to like actually understand and put together, you know what I mean? Like, it would just be a really hard thing to come to terms with, I feel like, because it's such a big drastic jump. And so as he's thinking about all this, and his friend comes in, I mean, after they argue about Buffy, because he's clearly jealous of Buffy. Then his other friend comes and tells him that she's dead, that Professor Walsh is dead. I just can't imagine, like, what he must be thinking. Like, all the emotions that would go through you, because you would obviously be extremely upset and grieving and mourning and just be sad that she's gone. But then also, you just found out that she tried to kill your girlfriend, so I'm sure there's feelings of like, you know, being mad at her and all this kind of stuff too. And like not liking her and all this stuff, but then she just died. It's just like so much to take in at once, you know? I don't even know how I would be thinking. Like, my emotions would just be all over the place. I'd probably have to like be alone and just take some time. I feel like that's what he needs. Even at the end, which is kind of what he's getting at the end of the episode. And I know I said I wish Buffy could go visit him. I still think she should be able to. But maybe he does need that, like, alone time to kind of, like I said a million times, process everything. Because it really is a lot to take in from his perspective. They also destroyed Spike's TV. How rude. He was just minding his business. Literally, he wasn't even there. They just destroyed the TV. What if that was like a homeless person was, you know, living there for a little bit, and they had a TV? How terrible would that be that you did that? You don't know who's actually there. Of course, in this town, it's more than likely a vampire. But you know, I'm just thinking, it's Spike. I gotta stick up for him a little bit. That's when the other Riley started to act a little funny. I couldn't tell. The part where they go look at the kid's body and, like, he confronts her there. I can't tell now if that was related to his withdrawals, because he looks fine there, or if he was really just kind of expressing himself badly, because he was being kind of, like, pissy with her. He was like, he told her that Professor Walsh was dead and was like, are you happy now? Like, why did he say that? Unless, like I said, he's going through his withdrawals and his mind's all messed up. Which it could have been that, just like the early stages of that. Because you have to remember, not only is he going through withdrawals, he's going through everything I just talked about too. All in one day. Like, just one day. Oh, and then Willow and Tara go to do a spell. I don't know if I got to finish my sentence when Willow went over to Tara's house, but I said that I wanted Willow to, like, explain to Tara what they were doing, because she was like, I want to do a demon energy spell or something along those lines. And she was going to explain why, but Tara stopped her. I was like, you don't have to, which is sweet and nice. Like, that was really sweet. But I just want Willow to tell her, because then that would be a way in for Tara to maybe help out more with, like, the gang and stuff, because I feel like she'd be really useful. She's been doing spells with Willow a couple times, and they've used spells before for stuff, so I kind of want her to know. I don't even know if she knows, like, about supernatural stuff besides, like, witchcraft. should I assume that because she is like a witch and knows about that stuff that she knows about everything else? Should I just assume that? I'm not sure. Either way, if she knows or doesn't know, I want her to get to be more involved with more things. Because, like I said before, I really like their friendship. They're getting cuter and cuter. I don't know. I just think they're really cute. I don't know why. And just the way they talk to each other. It's so sweet. She's like, I don't want you to think that I just come over here to do magic. Like, I like hang out with you and stuff. Like, that's so sweet. Like, I can't help but ship it a little bit, you know? And then Willie is back. That's his name, right? Willie, I think that's his name. I don't know why I like blanked out on his name. But I seriously forgot that he was in an episode, like, kind of recently. I just can't remember how long ago it was. I think it was before I got sick, so maybe it's just been so long that I just forgot. But for some reason, I thought we hadn't seen him for, like, a really, really long time. Anyway, it was cool seeing him again. He's always funny. And then that's when the other Riley showed up to confront Buffy. And this time, he was visibly sick, like visibly going through withdrawals. Even though, I mean, you can't exactly tell just by looking at somebody. There could be other things that show the same signs. But yeah, he's visibly something's wrong with him. And he was acting way off the rails, like way off the rails. Pointing guns at random ass people. Yeah, completely acting out of character. So I definitely think that this isn't just him like showing a different side of himself. I think that this is just the combination of everything. And the withdrawals are just making him almost delirious and confused. You know what I mean? He's already, like, his emotions were already confusing enough, and then now his withdrawals are probably just making his brain confused about what's actually going on, like, in general. So, yeah, he's going through it. Also, it was so cute and sweet. Buffy and the other Riley, like, her taking care of him. It was just so cute, and he just looked so, like he needed a hug and something else. The hospital. A nice cold glass of water. I don't know. A bath, an ice bath. I don't know. Oh, I almost forgot to mention this, but when Tara and Willow did their little spell thing, Tara did something weird. She, like, they were supposed to blow something. I can't remember exactly what it was on their hand, but she, like, didn't do it. She put it somewhere else. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'm gonna choose to ignore it for now. I don't need anything else bad to happen, so I'm gonna pretend like that didn't happen and that I'm not suspicious, even though I am suspicious. But I don't want her to be bad because I like her. So yeah, I'm gonna just be dumb. But yeah, okay, I'm not gonna actually forget about it. I'll keep that in mind, but I'm pointing it out. It was suspicious, but I don't know what I think about it. Oh, okay, and then Buffy and Xander make a plan to get into the initiative, which works out because Buffy still has, like, the retinal scan. Also, Xander's little retinal confusion was hilarious. It was too much. I always forget that Xander has, like, military, I almost said military experience, but that's not even really true. It's just that he has memories of, like, that one time that he was a military person for, like, a couple hours. And he still remembers everything. But that's so useful, though. Like, it's becoming, like, super useful. I think they brought it up a couple times, or at least once before. Once they get there, that's when they find out that the initiative has been giving, I think, all the guys. I don't think it was just specifically, like, the other Riley and his friends. I think it was the whole entire, like, team. They were giving them meds. I wonder if the other Riley was getting, like, a different dosage or, like, something more than what the others were getting, because the way the doctor guy was talking about him, it made him sound like he was even more important than the other ones. So maybe his, like, meds were extra strong, or there was something different about his, and that made him even more, like, the withdrawal is even more crazy. That's just me thinking. I don't know if that's true or not, but just because they were making him seem like he was more important than everybody else. But that's really messed up. Like, they've been giving them meds in their food so that they don't know about it. Now that Professor Walsh is dead, there's no one to give the food, I guess. I mean, the meds. And they're all going through withdrawals. And they have no idea that they were that was going to even happen. If that's not enough to make you be like, maybe this lady wasn't as good as I thought she was, then you're brainwashed. Like, once his friends found out that information, why you're still like not trusting Buffy? I mean, I guess I kind of get it, because I guess these people have known Professor Walsh for a really long time, so it's really hard for them to believe that she would do these things. But still, like, this bit of information would have made me at least suspicious of her if I already had like a close relationship and I found out that this person was secretly giving me meds in my food. I think I would be a little mad, and I would just start to question things at that point. So I don't know, but I think his friends thing comes more from jealousy than anything, if I'm being honest. They confront that doctor, and the other Riley shows up all mad and upset. He's still going through withdrawals, obviously, and then Adam shows up. Everybody shows up. I kind of liked the way Adam's like so curious about everything. Like, he wants to know. Like, he doesn't seem to just want to kill things for fun or like just because. Like, he's just curious. Like, he wanted to see what the inside of that boy looked like, and he wants to know who he is and what he is and stuff about the world. It was just interesting. I don't know. I just kind of liked that aspect of it. Though he's really weird looking. This like half demon, half human, half robot thing. It does sound like, from what he was saying, that Professor Walsh was shaping the other Riley into something that she wanted him to be, or something like that. That's what it sounded like to me, because that's from just the way he was wording it. But yeah, he got away. So that means we still got to deal with him. And not only did he get away, though, they did like no damage to him. Like, he just stood there while she's punching away at him. Like, it was nothing. That's concerning, considering Buffy's like superhuman. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do to like get rid of him. I'm not really sure what they can do, unless they go for like a huge weapon like they did that one episode a while ago. That like rocket thing. You know what I'm talking about. Of course you do. Maybe if they do something along those lines. That's the only thing I can think of. Blowing him up is the only thing I can think of. Like the snake, the big snake, the mayor, and that one blue dude. That just need to blow him up. That's my only solution. That's the only thing I could offer. But yeah, I think that's all I gotta say for this episode. Hopefully I didn't forget anything, but I definitely need to go so that I can edit this. But if you guys like this reaction, you can leave some likes, comments, subscribe. If I missed something, let me know. Or if you want to clarify something for me, put it in the comments. As long as it's not a spoilery thing, keep it from this episode or past episodes. And yeah, the next episode that I'm posting is Angel. I don't know where my phone is. I was going to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's Angel 114. I mean, I did write the schedule like yesterday. Yes, Angel 114 is next. So I will see you guys soon with that episode. Bye.